You probably all know the classic rule. Every time something gets popular, it gets ripped off. All the time. Nothing is safe from knockoffs. It could be movie, drink, shoes, fast food chain, and the subject of today, video games. Now when it comes to Mario knockoffs, there are many to choose from. Like search the Google Play Store right now. Open up the App Store and search for Mario and find out for yourself. But personally, the game that I chose to review today might be worse than any other Mario ripoff. This is Superboy 1, released in 1989 for the MSX and the Master System by the South Korean developer Zemina. And because this is an MSX game, you might think the game would be a better version of Super Mario Bros. But it seems to be the opposite. There is so much wrong with this game that there is no right with it. This is so bad that I don't even know where to start. This is a new level of bad. But I guess we will start with the graphics. Oh my god! I've seen way better graphics on the NES itself. Even other MSX games had better graphics. The colors are just so atrocious. Everything looks so unpolished. When you stay still, it looks like Mario has his nipples misplaced. This game looks like the first alpha build of Super Mario Bros. Ever made. And even that would probably look better than this terrible excuse for a game. Next we have the controls. And they are ungodly horrible. They are just so stiff and floaty, and jumping feels like playing a game with a controller with its battery almost dead. I think I didn't describe them too well, but to get a true grasp of these horrendous controls, you'll have to play the game for yourself. As for the scrolling, it sucks. It sucks! It just doesn't want to work, and you have the job to drag it along with you, making for some really horrible gameplay. There are many other problems with this game, like power-ups. Sure, there is the mushroom and the fire flower, and they kinda work, but what makes them so bad is the fact that the blocks these power-ups come out of are randomized. This block will give you a mushroom this time, but other times it will give you a coin. The thing is, the only way to know which block gives you a power-up is to hit all of them, and even then you might not get a power-up. Also, I have 29 coin. Hey, what do you think about this paratrooper that apparently doesn't know what gravity means? Or check this out. So this Goomba walks off the platform and falls into the pit below. Slowly, however, when I fall into the pit, which happened to me more than you would think, I just fall straight into it. Not to mention the awful hitboxes. Seriously, look at this. This is fucking stupid. And finally, the audio. The music has only 2 channels playing music, with one being the normal notations and the second one being the percussion track with the sound effects, playing on a separate 3rd channel. Also, speaking of the music, it's a little pitchy, like the composer made these songs while being drunk. I finally reached the first castle after 5 minutes, and it doesn't even have a horrid rendition of the song, but I think we're lucky this time. I mean, for how shitty the other songs are, you probably won't want to hear these guys try to recreate the castle theme in whatever garbage sound engine they have. And once you beat Bowser in the first world, the game has the audacity, the nerve, to give you a message saying, "Sorry, nothing." In the original game, after beating the world's 1 to 7 castles, you would at least rescue a toad, telling you that you ended up in the wrong castles, which it was already BS, but this is even worse. Basically, the game tells you that, oh, you spent 15 minutes jumping over drunk enemies, leaped over bottomless pits, dodged impossible moving potables, restarted the game so many times, enduring excruciatingly terrible renditions of classic Mario themes, and played with the worst controls and the screen scrolling ever in gaming, only to come to the wrong location. Now go fuck yourself and do this all over again 7 more times to find out what you're actually looking for! What a joke! This game is such a joke that I can't understand how nobody tried to stop them. They stole the official Super Mario Bros. Japanese box art for their game. How come Nintendo didn't take action against this? I heard that in South Korea, Nintendo's consoles were distributed by HYUNDAI. Why couldn't they team up with Nintendo to sue these guys? I mean, this is straight up infringement! It's crazy to think that Nintendo lets this thing, which ended up in South Korean stores, slide. But they shut down fans' passion projects that aren't even made for money. Like, let that sink in. And then you'll understand how backwards this thing is. So that was Superboy, a game that belongs in the world of the biggest mistakes in gaming. And please, can you do me a favor and never play this? I took these bullets, so you don't have to. It's worse than Hotel Mario, Desert Bus, Big Rigs, or even Bubsy 3D, the kings of the hill of the worst games ever. But seriously, this is even worse than any of them together. Seriously, this game has no redeeming factor, and it's the worst port of Super Mario Bros. Or any video game really, and it really shows how desperate some people can be to make money. This video is over now. If you excuse me, I will go to KFG to get some nuggets because I'm a little hungry.